have been working on a computer science pathway in Beaverton School District and asking teachers to try more coding in their classroom in multiple ways. And in working with Derek from SparkFun, we have been trying out a lot of different things during professional development that Derek's brought to our team. And then we usually bring in some teachers or we take it out to the classrooms.
Yeah, so we started out choosing the microbit after trying several different things. And one of the things that we liked about it was how easy it was to integrate and do different things with. And then also it has more of a robotics component and a maker component. You're really able to make your own robot, however it is that you want it. We started with 4th and 7th grade. At 4th grade level, they got the GatorBit kits, and then at the 7th grade level, they got the SparkFun Inventor kits.
We decided on 4th grade and 7th grade specifically because we know that in the UK they gave the microbit to all year 4 students, and we thought, well, when we're thinking about our student population, 4th grade really makes the most sense for starting this off. And then we were thinking about the other opportunities students had at 6th grade and 8th grade and decided 7th grade made the most sense for our student population so that we'd have a 4th grade, 7th grade start with this. But we're expanding that now to 5th and 6th grade as well. So students will get an intro experience in 4th grade and be able to take those skills into 5th grade, 6th grade, and then into 7th grade as well, and continually develop what they're doing with the microbit. And hopefully they're kind of pushing the teachers to try some more advanced things as well.
I think it's definitely it impacted our teaching because it's hands-on, right? It's a piece of technology, and that's kind of the direction that we're moving in society. And so for them to have another device in which they can become familiar with and learn how to use is just going to help them in the future.
It just kind of feels a little bit more fun, and it feels like I get to have contact with the technology world while still being able to learn.
I like how it's like not just all digital, so you can actually push buttons and work with that, so you don't have to like push a button on your Chromebook and it only appears on a screen. So it's a physical thing that actually has lights on it.
And what I've seen with the microbits in particular is that students will get frustrated and then they'll keep going so that they can make it work like other people's are working. I see more students doing that, like persisting in getting the microbits to work, than I do in a lot of academics.
It's good for kids to learn because then it gives them another opportunity if they wanted to be an engineer when they grow up. This would help them, and sometimes for some people it might bring them out of their shy spot. They're like, hey look, I've done this. That's cool.
I like trying out new ideas, trying to fix things. Actually, one of my favorite things is when it doesn't work, because then I can try again, say, what did I do wrong? How do I fix it?
What we really want to do is embed this in what is happening in the classroom as much as possible so that we are reaching all interest levels and everyone in the classroom, because typically what happens when you bring in something that is computer science related, you are speaking to a very specific population, even with teachers, and we really want to make this accessible for everyone so students get multiple exposures to computer science. And so we just thought this was a perfect tool to be able to reach every learner and give multiple opportunities for students to try things.
So I got an email from the teacher and she said that she was looking to support a 4th grade physical science standard, an NGSS standard. If I remember, the standard was model and generate multiple solutions to use patterns to communicate information. And so I did just a quick Google search, and boom, came across Morse code was actually mentioned as an example. And so we had the students sending science vocabulary words back and forth to each other using the radio functionality in the microbit. It was a great experience for both me and the teacher because we both got to see one good example of how we could connect the microbit to a specific standard. And her closing comment to me was that she'd been struggling the last couple of years trying to connect that standard to something that the kids were really engaged in, and the microbit worked really well for us to do that.